explain a little bit about how you're approaching this problem, because it really is important that we're getting both the technology and the content piece of this mashed up. Mike Rupert asked, this seems to be a CIO-driven initiative. Where do content creators, owners, fit in? So, is it a CIO-driven initiative?
Well, it can't be based on just one entity, right, within agencies. And what I mean by that is because the way I look at it, and my background also, by the way, at state level, city level, state, city, and now federal, recognizes that, you know, we're going to have to get everybody around the table, because this is going to mean meaningful discussions around how we actually fund IT projects, which is going to involve the President's Management Council and the Deputy Secretaries. We're going to have to make sure that the program managers, the people that are operating these multi-million, multi-billion-dollar IT projects in the back end, that they're part of this. And it's going to mean that the web managers and the CIOs are actually around the table. It's not going to be just a content conversation or a CIO conversation, because it's much, much bigger, and it's going to require a fundamental reform of how we actually manage information technology across the federal government.
Absolutely. I think for too many years at many agencies, the web has not been seen as a strategic asset. It's sort of, you know, been relegated to, oh, it's the HTML coders, you know, down in the basement. And I think now we've seen that the power of the web and social media to help accomplish our missions and better engage with the public. And so I think we're in a whole new era where we have to engage everybody within an organization. It's not just the web folks, not just the new media folks, it's the chief financial officers who are, you know, managing the budget, but it's also the program folks. I mean, if you're a program manager at NOAA or at EPA or at State Department, and you have a business problem that you're trying to solve, there's huge potential to say, hey, how can I use the web? How can I use social media? How can I use all these online tools to help, you know, better solve my problem, help better engage with the public? So I think that what's exciting about this .gov reform effort is that we really are trying to take a comprehensive view. We're trying to include all the different stakeholders across organizations, across agencies, but not just within government, but outside of government as well. And I think that's what's really going to make this succeed, is making sure it's not as sort of an isolated, insular activity.
And just to speak about stakeholders, it does also include the state and local level, because one of the most popular searches on USA.gov is actually around driver's licenses. Driver's licenses are actually issued at the state level. And if you think about it, the average person, if they're starting a business, for example, right now the process is they've got to navigate the complicated bureaucratic processes at their county, their state, and then the federal government. We need to be able to abstract those layers and make sure that we're organizing government around the American people, not the other way around.